Robbers are getting educated about Bitcoin as they target private keys and cold storage. Next on your 4-Minute Bitcoin. Today's show is from a post by CoinIdol and brought to you by Swan Bitcoin. On April 13th, armed men broke into a home in the western Canadian province of Alberta. According to the Alberta police, private keys were stolen during the home robbery, which is an uncommon practice to say the least. Stealing Bitcoin by robbing someone's home is uncommon because most users tend to keep their Bitcoin online or in hot wallets, which, well, it's way more convenient, but it is also way less secure. However, people who are concerned about having their Bitcoin stolen, now they prefer to use cold storage in an online computer system, a hard disk, encrypted USB thumb drive, or even a piece of paper. So their Bitcoin is being encrypted and held offline as a piece of code. To access it, a person needs their private keys. Now, the point here is that cold storage as well as private keys, well, they're not something that's normally of much interest to robbers or burglars. Stealing Bitcoin in this case requires, well, a certain technical knowledge and skills. It's much easier for a robber to steal cash, gold, jewelry, or even bank cards. However, global digitization and close attention to Bitcoin seems to be having an influence over home thieves as well. The Canadian case proves that burglars are becoming more sophisticated as they build their knowledge about innovative technologies. Now, it may be incidental that those robbers laid their hands on someone's private keys, but to have any interest in them, criminals should have at least been aware of what they were and what they were for. Now, the Bitcoin industry, well, it's constantly evolving, and criminals, they just keep inventing new methods of easily attaining huge sums of money, well, that don't belong to them. No matter how someone obtains someone else's private keys, once they do, a person may lose all of their Bitcoin. Now, cases like the theft in Canada are not something that's happening every day. However, the Bitcoin industry has seen crimes involving private keys and cold storage before now. For instance, in 2019, British newspaper The Independent, they reported that a Bitcoin trader was tortured to release his private key to robbers. The outrageous crime led to great losses as the man owned a trading company and the keys led to the holding of his clients. As a result, the trader had to go into hiding along with his family as they were threatened with death for giving away those keys. Now, currently, it's hard to say that cold storages, well, that they've become popular among burglars, and only time will tell how things may develop from here in the future. Nevertheless, the trend seems quite alarming, to say the least. So, what do you think of this robbery yourself? And what have you done to protect your keys? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, in this episode, well, it's brought to you by Swan Bitcoin. Swan Bitcoin allows you to buy Bitcoin with dollar cost averaging, which is, most people agree, is the best way to do it. And you can buy as little as $10 worth of Bitcoin at a time. I'm actually an advisor to Swan and even own a small piece of the company, so you know I'm going to love what they're doing. Now, if you use the link swanbitcoin.com/Gary, you can receive $10 worth of Bitcoin free just for signing up. So take a look at swanbitcoin.com/Gary today and see what I'm talking about. Thanks for joining me. I'm Gary Leland, the Bitcoin Boomer, and we'll see you tomorrow. This is a BitBlockBoom.com production.